Allah had prohibited riba, borrowing and lending money on interest. Sometimes a money lender lends you money on interest in order that your loss will be his gain. You see, normal people do business, and as every businessman knows, when you do business you take chances. There's risk involved in business. A good businessman will try to minimize his risk, but every businessman knows that you cannot eliminate risk. So in business you can make a profit or you can suffer loss. And once you embrace risk, then Allah can intervene to take from some and give to others. And so Allah distributes and redistributes wealth. It's not the function of governments to distribute or to redistribute wealth, because that corrupts the market. But the moneylender does not want to suffer loss. No. So the moneylender lends his money on interest, and come rain or sunshine, you got to pay his interest. It doesn't matter whether you are suffering loss or not, you got to pay his interest. So foolproof, guaranteed return on his investment with no loss. And in the event that you do not repay, he makes sure that there's something called a mortgage, security, so he can take his pound of flesh. So sometimes he lends you money on interest in order that his wealth would increase constantly without ever loss, and his gain is your loss. But there are other times when he lends you money on interest not because he wants to become richer, but because he wants to enslave you. This is why Allah has prohibited riba, because riba is like poison. Once it's injected into your system, it will do to you what it did to the Ottoman Islamic Empire. It will enslave you, it will paralyze you until it can destroy you. So they have done that with the banking system around the world. Today's banking system was created by Dajjal. And today's banking system has fulfilled its functions splendidly. It has been an unqualified success in impoverishing and enslaving all those who are resisting Dajjal, and delivering wealth, unsurpassed wealth, to all those who bow down and worship Dajjal. So if you're living on the gravy train, if you're living in an economy that is prospering at this time, you must know you're worshipping Dajjal. And if you are in Indonesia or in Bangladesh or in Egypt or in Pakistan or in most of Africa, you will know you're being punished because you're resisting Dajjal. They don't teach this in the classrooms of economics. But the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, that Dajjal will come to a people, and if they accept him and follow him, he'll cause the rain to fall. And the animals will come back home in the evening with their humps high and giving so much milk, and the people will prosper. And Dajjal will go to another people and they would resist him. And he will stop the rain from falling. And they will suffer drought and hardship. And the animals will come back home in the evening lean, with no milk. And they would starve. This is the language with which the Prophet ﷺ explains today's economic reality through riba.